Hello everyone, we're going to graph straight lines using X and Y intercepts. Okay, so let's get going. Let's right over here. So the first thing we need to remember is that X intercepts occur at Y equals 0. So we take the equation, here's the equation here, and we replace the Y there with 0. So rather than saying x plus 3 equals 0, it's now going to say x plus y equals 3. It's now going to say x plus 0 equals 3. And what's the x equal to then? X is equal to 3. And we can write that as a point, 3, 0. That's one intercept. The next intercept, so that's the y-intercept, it occurs at x equals 0. So again, we start with the same equation. Now, rather than writing x, we're going to replace that with the 0. So we say 0 plus y equals 3. And so that's a point of 0, 3. So these 2 points we need to now plot, and we can draw the straight line. So we've got an axis over here, but we need to use the grid lines to put some marks on it. That's our y-axis. That's our x-axis. Okay, you can also go a little bit in the negatives as well. Okay, we need to plot these 2 points. We need to plot 3, 0. So I'm going to go across 3, and 0 means I stay where I am. So put my point there, 3, 0. And then the next one I want to do, 0, 3, I need to start at 0 and go up to 3 and put it there. So I end up having the point there. So now when I go to draw this line, let's draw it purple. I need to go through these points here, the 2 points I've marked in green. So I'm just trying to get it so they appear nicely on this drawing here. So I've got to go further than my where I plot on the thing. And there's the line drawn using the intercepts. Okay, another one. You can try this yourself first if you want. Pause it and give it a go. So what do we need to do? The x-intercept happens at y equals 0. So here's the equation of the line, 5x minus 2y equals 10. And rather than writing this y here, I'm going to replace it with 0. So it becomes 5x minus 2 times 0 equals 10. Now what happens here? Minus 2 times 0 is just 0. So the equation becomes 5x equals 10. Divide both sides by 5, because 5 times what gives me 10? 5 times 2 gives me 10. So this is a point 2, 0. That's one intercept. Okay, we now need the y-intercept. Where do they occur at? At x equals 0. So we've got the equation. And now, rather than x, I'm going to replace that with 0. So I'm going to go 5 times 0 minus 2y equals 10. So 5 zeros are 0. So I'm left just with minus 2y equals 10. Divide both sides by minus 2. That cancels, so I get y is equal to minus 5. So I've got 0 minus 5. Now again over here, I need to put some notches on my axes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that will be minus 2 if I'm following this pattern. I need to go down to minus 5, so I'm going to put one there. Okay, and again, this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. Let's plot the points. What have I got to plot? I've got to go across to 2 and then stay here on 0. So that's my first, that's that one, goes up there. Next one I'm looking at is 0 minus 5. So I start with 0, I go down to minus 5, and I put the plot there. So I'm going to put my point there. Now I get a coloured line here to join it up. Okay, I'm going to get my ruler, just like you are. I'm going to go through here and join up my straight line there, the two intercepts, and that creates my straight line. And hopefully yours did the same.